There we go. I think we're live. Okay. Good afternoon to those who will listen. It is June 10th, 2018, 1:27 p.m. And I don't know if anybody's here yet anyway to hear me even say that. But starting just a couple minutes early, that didn't change my thing. All right, I'm going to work things a little different today. I'm going to attempt to put the comment section on here. Here we go. I'm going to get everything ready this time so I'm not wasting time. Why is this? I turned the volume off on this. What? Now it's full blast again. There. All right, so that should take care of that. Live chat. Let's do the live chat, not the top chat. What happened? Maybe it just means nobody's talking yet. Okay. All right. Hopefully I'm live. I mean, live on my phone too, so I'm not behind on the chat. But if anyone's here, though, we got 17. It looks like 17 people. Why not? All right, somebody say something in the chat, please. Let me see if I can talk here over here. Just going to say hello. Boom. Hello. Okay, there, I got that. I got to make sure I got the chat on. Wouldn't that be terrible? It should be on. I didn't check, but usually it's set to on. Okay, there we go. Good. We got a hello. All right, while we're waiting for a few people to show up here, I got Bobby over here, and he's got his guitar in his hand, and he's ready to play a song for you. So we'll just start with a little song here, and then we'll do a prayer and a couple Bible verses, and then, it's just going to be a casual conversation today. We're nothing, no specific topic or theme today. We're just going to keep it casual. And so far I got Lynn, hello, Lynn McGraw. And no one else. It says we got 19 people. So please comment if you're here and enjoy our show today. It's just a relaxed, casual conversation. Get some coffee. I just got some coffee. And today the store had the creamer in. Had to have some French vanilla creamer. So we've been going black the last week here. Well, Bob, he was having sugar and milk. All right, anyway, here's Bob with the song while we're getting ready for some people. Wow. Oh, I said, go ahead. You can go ahead. All right. She just says there's only one person here. Okay.
You need not to climb mountaintops. You need not to cross the sea. You need not to find a cure for everything that makes you weak. You need not to reach for the stars when life becomes so dark. And when the wind does go against the grain, you must follow your heart. You must follow your heart. When all your friends have come and gone, and the sun no longer shines, and the happiness for which you long is washed away with the ocean tide. When all the hard times outweigh the good, when all your words are misunderstood, when the day seems lost from the start, you must follow your heart. Always follow your heart. And if you feel you paid the price, and your wounds should cease to heal, and everything you love in life spins like a winding wheel. If you should wake to find you're abandoned, and the road you traveled leads to a dead end, when death creeps in to play its part, you must follow your heart. You must follow your heart. Always follow your heart.
Thank you, Bobby.
You're welcome.
Nobody can see you though.
Yeah, if I put, they can see my thumbs up. Huh?
Okay, so so it sounds like you guys can hear us good. So that's a good sign there. Good. And the next question is, how many viewers do you show? I'm showing 21 viewers right now, but I only see like 3 people commenting so far. Anybody? Hopefully my phone is showing the chat up to date.
Is this thing working?
Which I'll just put hey. See if it works for me. Yeah, it says my thing. Okay, good. 2 people. That's weird. And on my thing it shows 22 people, viewers. That weird. All right. Well, anyway, let's I guess I was kind of hoping there'd be a little more people. Hi, Darren. Okay, I guess that makes 4. But anyway, we can say a little prayer. I got a prayer. Actually, I got 2 prayers from the Bible 24/7 site and some Bible verses too. And then I'd like to say another prayer too. All right. 21 watching. Weird watching. Okay. Well. Anyway, let's start with the prayer here. I got it up for you guys right there. A prayer for those who worry. At least hopefully that's what you're seeing. It looks like that's what you're seeing, so that should be good. Jesus, you know my tendency to worry, and this is definitely me too. Oh, this is a prayer for those who worry. It's hard not to worry. You got bills and the kids and work and all that to worry and stress about. But at the end of the day, Jesus just says, give it to him. Give all your burdens to him, and he'll take care of you. So, and I've been doing that for a year now, where I just said, I'm not going to worry anymore. I'm just, whatever happens, happens. God, you're in control. So this is a prayer for those who worry. Jesus, you know my tendency to worry and fret about circumstances and people dear to my heart. Thank you for giving me scriptural wisdom in how to deal with this ongoing weakness that robs me of your joy and peace. As I seek first your kingdom, I will look to your word rather than the unending problems that lead me to a worrisome state of mind. As I read scripture over and over that pertains to my needs, it replaces the time spent worrying over and over about the problems at hand. Meditation on your word is similar to worry in that I turn scriptural promises over and over in my mind. You replace my worried thoughts with divine wisdom and peaceful reassurance as my heart is open to you when looking for answers to my problems. Help me to seek you above all else and trust your overflowing provision for all that concerns me today. It is in your name that I pray. Amen. And we just need to just give it all to Jesus. I got 2 Bible verses. We'll go to this one first over here. Colossians 3:15. Hopefully this won't take long to load. All right. Oh, that's another thing. Please, Lord Jesus, I pray over this broadcast today that it goes smoothly with no shutdowns and no lagging, buffering, whatever. And I just pray that we have a good casual time here today, no fighting, and hopefully we can encourage each other and lift each other up in the Lord and give us refreshment and strength for the upcoming week we have ahead. Colossians 3:15, let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body you were called to peace and be thankful. So we really need to be thankful. I'm going to get rid of tabs as we go along too. Okay, now that was the worry one over here, right? Okay, just so the more tabs I have, the more problems I could have. It didn't work. Go back. All right, there we go. All right, so where are we at? All right, we'll go back over here just for a sec. I'll save the other one for a little bit later. All right, what do we got here? Going back to the chat. Okay, hello to Massey. And you got to go already. What? Well, thanks for joining us today. Have a good week. God bless you. And this, I don't know, the last live show I did, it was just, it said there was 39 people. And the chat was just going so fast, I couldn't keep up, and I was way behind. But now I got things set up a little bit differently. I have the chat over on my phone, so hopefully I'm up to date. All right, I'm going to say something, and somebody comment as fast as you can, so I can see how current things are. So let's see, what should we say? Someone answer, what is 2 plus 3? Oh, I'm hoping I'm not too far behind. Whoa, bunch. Okay. All right. To those who have listened, have you checked out Derek Bro's Global Witness? Fine. Okay, there. See, it's behind. Either I'm behind, or it's just you guys are slow. Okay, sorry. All right, but at least I know I'm not too far behind, I guess. All right. All right, so this is just a conversation about anything and anything you can think of. What's going on with the news and stuff. I'll take a little bit look at see what's going on in the news. Of course, we got Hawaii, the ever-growing thing with Hawaii. And I still got, I don't know why I'm holding my phone like right in front of my face like I'm talking. So it's not on my phone. I'm just looking at this. Okay, sorry. Anyway, so Hawaii, we know lots of problems in Hawaii. 33 straight days of continuous volcanic eruptions and earthquakes. That's insane. And I believe it was over 4,000 earthquakes in Hawaii in the last month too, which is insane. And there's so much lava going into the ocean now. It's creating its own little land source. Oh, hello, W. We were time traveling in chat. Okay. No, what was no? But if anyone wants to talk about Hawaii, feel free to throw something in. It's just everyday stuff. I think people are getting used to hearing that Hawaii is in all this danger. Huh. I'm going to test something out here. I know this is probably going to be a bad idea, but here we go. We are timer delayed. Yeah, those islands. Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm going to want to go over here live on my other one. So if you hear some sound in the background, that's me going to our thing here. And I'm just going to mute it as soon as I get a chance to, if it lets me. This one says 20 watching. Takes so long to load. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. It's slow. It's slow. Me slow, or the chat is slow? It's on top chat. I want to do that. All right, let's see if I can switch it to live chat instead of top chat. Now this is really loading slow. Come on, let's work. You know me with my computer. So, okay, here we go. Switching to live. Live chat. There we go. I don't know if that'll make any difference. It looks like I'm at the same spot with my chat on my computer and the chat on the phone. Usurped. How do you stay calm? Do you mean just like everyday calm? Because I just gave it all to the Lord. I used to worry all the time about every little thing. And I've always had so many problems, health problems. And then I'm out of work for a while. And then I'm, suddenly I'm broke, can't pay the bills. But I just gave it to the Lord. And somehow, some way, he will work it out. All right. See, it looks like I'm the same. So I'm just going to go back because this thing's probably just going to slow down. All right, let's see where we got. There was another island found forming 20 years ago. Really? I saw somebody put something up. I think it was BP Earthwatch or the Evolutionary Energy Arts. One of those two, I think it was. And there was like these. No, it was, wait a minute. Maybe it was Mr. MBB. Yeah, it was Mr. MBB. He put out a thing where there was these like plumes out, like 500 yards or more out in the ocean that could have been coming up. The Philippines, yeah. It's like all of the volcanoes around the world are becoming active. All right, let's get back to that. Good. Okay, back to there. All right, now I'll throw it over here. This will be a little bit of a teaser for what we're going to talk about later. Hello, Smoke the Buds UK. Yeah, and just so everyone knows, this is just a casual chat. We're not in no specific subject or anything like that. Wow, this thing had to reload again. If it starts without warning, I apologize. I'm hoping everybody's having a good weekend. And I'm just going to tell you right now, I hope everybody has a great, blessed week this week. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Timothy. Went to Hawaii 20 years ago, and the locals told me this back then about Antocher Island forming. They would know. Backlash. Hello, Backlash. How much time do you think we have left? I don't want to say any dates because no man knows the day or the hour, but I would say probably no more than 10 and more likely less than 5. What do you think, Bobby, over there? He's shrugging his shoulders.
5.
You guys can't see him shrugging. He's thinking 5
it's hard
too.
to say. No one knows the time.
You take really good photos of the sun and the moon. Good work. Thank you so much, W. I like your channel. Thank you so much. I haven't been doing a lot of videos lately, especially of the sun simulator. It's hard to say. But, I'll try to do a little bit more, especially since I only got 3 more weeks left. 3 more weeks left before I'm moving. Or actually, Bob's helping me move here. That's why he came. He was such a great friend that he came, and he's going to help me move and ride with me on the ride because it would have been terrible by myself.
Long, lonely ride.
Long 1,000-mile ride, yeah. All right, Smoke the Bud says they've been chemtrailing all day since 4:30 a.m. Today is a more chemmy day for us too. It's been really unusually clear lately. Like the last 2 weeks. I mean, some days it'll be just totally clear. Some days it's just a little bit of chemtrails, but it hasn't been that heavy lately. Good work, thank you. And I'm just getting back to doing these live shows again. Back in February, I had a strike that stopped me. And I just started, too. I just started doing the live shows and for about maybe a week. And then, boom, I just finally was getting used to doing them because me and Alabama Mark Time of the Signs, we were doing shows together. And then we were trying to figure it out. And we called our shows Dumb and Dumber because we didn't know what we were doing. but we were finally got going again, and then bam, I get shut down. So I just got it going. I'm going on less than 2 weeks that I've been having it back. So Cindy's in Alabama, heavy here too. There's so much chemtrails, and I don't talk much about chemtrails because to me it's just like a no-brainer, because I know there's people out there that still think that chemtrails aren't real, and it's just like, oh, Smoke the Buds. I do have a backup channel, and thanks for saying that, because I can tell people now. My backup channel is to those who will listen to with the number 2. And I think I'm up to 16 subscribers over there, and that's just a backup channel. We put some footage of the Santana tribute band Soul Sacrifice from Friday night. I got some footage, and Bobby's got some footage too that I threw up on the backup channel. So if you want to check that out, I mean, I lost a subscriber because of putting up footage of the Santana concert, and she says, "I thought you were a Christian, something that Christians shouldn't be listening to that music." And I was just like, "Wow." I don't know, but if you mix around the letters of Santana, you come up with Satan. Not that I'm saying that their music is satanic, which I don't think it is. I don't think there's anything wrong with their music, but some people, I don't know. I try to be careful with what I listen to. I don't listen to devil music. Matt Rogers does extraordinary work on his channel. Yes, he does, and he was one of the very first subscriptions I ever subscribed to. And back when I first started watching, before I even got onto YouTube, I was on YouTube, but before I started doing my stuff on YouTube, I was sending pictures to him all the time, and I was on his show 15 times. But that was back in like November, December, and then I kind of went off on, doing my own videos. Yes, God bless Matt. Yeah, he was having some health problems, and thank God he's back. He's doing good. At least I think he's doing good. He hasn't said too much, but I saw a video last night where he was actually had his face on the camera too. All right. Oh, hold on. Let me go back. Cindy says they have been trailing so much that we are under poor air quality alert because of the particulates. Do they say that because of that, or are they just making up like an excuse of smog or something? Probably. Timothy, 2 or 3 weeks ago, you were so worried about having to move. Yeah, because I was afraid that I wasn't going to have any help, and then my back's out. I'd have to hire people to load up everything, and then I was worried about traveling. Right now, sitting is my problem, unless I'm sitting in just the right position, like in this recliner. See, like right now, I have to sit in this recliner while I'm doing the show. I can't sit in the computer chair, or 5 or 10 minutes later, but I'm in trouble. Right around the time you learn the armor of God. Yes, thank you for Timothy is the one who came up with the armor of God. We're like put on the armor of God, like we pretend we're putting on the armor of God while we're reading the Ephesians. Anxiety about sin. Well, I wouldn't say that. I say it's been about a year. I still worry, but I used to really worry. It was really bad, but I still worry here and there about dumb little things, but not like I used to. And I know that was a lot of my stress, which made my blood pressure higher, plus my weight. And ever since the problems I had in giving my life over, got baptized last year too, rededicated my life last year, and then got baptized. All right, let me catch up with these. All right, Skywatch Central. Hi, I'm behind now. I'm getting behind on the comments, so can't be lollygagging around here. If you rearrange the letters in Estonia, capital of Kazakhstan, you get Santana. You get Satana. You mean Santana? Yes, I think it's Santana. All right, anyway, there's 2 N's. No, there's only 1 N. Santana. There's 2 N's in Santana. But you do come with Satan if you knock the A off. Laura Young, hello. Nothing seen in Ohio. Heard. Been watching all the time. Yes, keep watching. And Smoke the Bud. Yep, he is better now. I'm doing a lot better. It's just my back. But tomorrow I go to a doctor that's actually going to give me an adjustment, and I think he's going to do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has to do X-rays first before they can even work on you. So hopefully they'll find what's wrong, and I can get adjusted. Because I don't know, it's weird. If I'm standing, I'm usually fine, but at the concert, I was standing for a while, and I was starting to have problems. But sitting was even worse problem, so I stood the whole night. All right, here we go. Sorry. Okay, you and Matt Rogers and WSO get together and do a podcast. You know, I'm good friends with. Well, I mean, Matt Rogers knows, but I don't think we're based, a friend basis. But Steve, me and Steve are friends, and I talked to him, and he says he was going to get me on a show. He hasn't done it, but he wants to get some of the smaller channels. It's funny because when he said that, when I talked to him, he said, "Yeah, I'm going to get some of these smaller channels up," and then boom, that's when I kind of blew up. So I don't know if he would consider me a small channel anymore. Fake Sun Sky Watcher UK, hello, and thanks for joining us today. And Cindy says, yes, they say particulate. Wow. That's terrible. How bad is it getting? Pretty soon we're going to all have to wear masks outside when we're just outside. Everyone on the beach with masks. That'll be something, won't it? Hope you are good. Yes, I'm doing pretty good. I'm almost caught up on the comments. Good. W, that would be a really good show. Yes, it would be. I don't know as much as they do. I'm pretty much just a generic guy. I've been leaning more towards getting the message out, that Jesus is coming back soon. I don't want to leave that out because that's very important. I'm trying to show the signs in the sun, moon, and stars. And I think we're seeing it. The moon, especially the moon lately. I paid more attention to the sun, but the moon's been acting really strange lately. And I think a lot of that time of the signs, Alabama Mark down in Alabama, he's been checking the moon out. And I got a challenge for everybody out there. If you have a chance to be able to photograph or take videos of the moon as it's rising, Alabama Mark, he's been noticing that right when it's rising, it always looks red or orange. And he's calling it blood moons like every night. Blood moons. What is going on? Blood moons. And, they're not always red, but they're orange. He says they're always at least orange every time it rises, for the first few minutes. And then, so the challenge is see if you see the same thing, because I consider that to be a sign that Planet X is getting closer, because that would be the red iron oxide that we're seeing. And if we've been seeing that a lot in the clouds, and I've been seeing a lot of that in the clouds and even on the opposite sides of the sky. All right, get back here. Thank you, Fake Sun Guy. You're more than welcome. Love the work you do. Skywatch Central. If I didn't say hi, hello, and thanks for joining us. Satana may refer to Satana, name for the devil, in various language. But Santana is actually just the guy's name, Carlos Santana. So I don't think there was anything satanic going on there, hopefully. If there is, someone let me know, so I'll stop listening to Santana. I don't really listen to Santana that much anyway. When we were there at the concert, we were like, there was two songs that we both wanted to hear really bad. And it's the first one was from 81, Hold On. Hold on, nothing's the same. Tell me why I feel this way. And then the other one was I'm Winning. Ready?
I'm winning. I'm winning. I don't remember.
Really? That's it?
That's it.
All right. Go. 1, 2, 3. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning, and I don't intend on losing again. All right. Sorry. But those were the two songs we wanted to hear. And, of course, it was mainly all 70s stuff. They did Smooth. And what was it? The Maria. That was like newer. From the 2000s even, wasn't it?
No, it's from the night. I'm not sure. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we got here. They are. I'm thinking that maybe is toward those particulates. Fake Sun Skywatch. Fake Sun Guy Skywatcher UK. That's a mouthful. Yes, we noticed that here in the UK. Also, when it rises, it's massive to start with. Yeah, that's true too. See, I have a problem. You know, a lot of people want me to get moon rises and sunsets, and I can't really get that because the mountains. And it takes like an hour, it seems, 45 minutes, hour, 15 minutes for the moon to be over the mountains for me to see it after the time of the moonrise. Has anyone noticed the moon rising late? The moon rising late or out of place? Oh boy, let me get back to it. I noticed a strange cloud formation as well. And I've also noticed a strange light patterns up in the sky. Yeah, I've seen that too. Didn't I already send you an email, Timothy? I could have sworn I did. I got your email, and I could have sworn I sent you something. If you want, I can send you another email too. I don't give my email out because I'm probably safe over here on the chat thing, unless there's some trolls. But I had a person when I had my strike on the same day of my strike, even just a few hours after I had this incident with somebody. Somebody was harassing me on my email, and they just were like, oh, I'm turning you in, blah, blah, all this stuff is just, and then a few hours later, boom, I get a strike. I'm like, I'm not sure if this person, caused me to get the strike or not, but it was suspicious to say the least. So I don't give my emails out, and actually, some people have been giving me their phone numbers too to call them, and I wouldn't mind doing that, but then of course I got another guy that was, I just won't go on about it. Just bad things happened. All right, so blah blah blah. See your email. I can see a picture. Yes, I'll make sure I email you again. Hexagonal sun halo. Wow, I saw somebody else that had the hexagonal sun. It was Donnie from Daytona. He got one, and it was like, wow. You have to see it to believe it. Oh no, I believe it already. Skywatch Central. The name Santana is just Carlos Santana's last name. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're right about that. It's no relation to what I was talking. Okay, good. Yeah, I didn't apply that, so don't worry. However, he certainly did make a little deal with Satan to become rich. I don't know. I don't listen to Santana that much anyway. It was just happened to be that they were doing a tribute band at that time. And the other bands, that I would like to see that they're going to have late July, but I'm not going to be here. They're having a tribute band for ZZ Top and a tribute band for Tom Petty. I thought, oh, that'd be pretty cool. All right, W, is anyone noticing two strange patterns and faces up in the sky? Two? Like the number two? Two strange patterns? I see strange patterns all the time. Do you talk about like the ball patterns or just patterns of like the clouds? Or am I just seeing things? No, you're not just seeing things. Lots of people are seeing it, but the other people that don't believe say we're just seeing things. Seeing strange patterns up in the sky. I see strange patterns. I haven't seen the ball patterns lately where they form into certain patterns, like the Starship Enterprise and the question mark with no dot below. All week here. Cindy says rose right before the sun did this morning. Timothy, I'll check, okay? I not send it to you yet? Yeah, I think you might have. I'd have to check too. But I don't want to do it on the live show. You'll see it then. Now where everyone will see it. I don't want to put that out there for everyone. All right. A few weeks ago, we could see the stars, but the moon went missing for around 2 weeks. I've had people say that too, and then it came back. It was out at 2 p.m. every day for a week. 2 p.m. See, that's not right. I have all these people. Oh yeah, it's normal. Everything's normal. Everything's we're so people saying, oh, we can see the sun or the moon in the daytime sky all the time. I'm like, I don't remember that. I mean, every once in a while, I can remember, through my life. Every once in a while, yeah, you see the sun or the moon in the daytime sky. Sorry, and like yesterday, I saw it. I don't know. It's crazy. To me, it seems crazy too. Here's another crazy thing I've noticed too. I've looked at the moon rise times in my area, and they were 30 minutes apart. Then suddenly it went like to 36, 42, and it went all the way up till like in a week from now, it's going to be an hour and 11 minutes apart. Like, what's going on? I thought it was supposed to be pretty constant. I looked it up. The average is supposed to be 50 minutes. Sent to Donnie before he caught this on a video a few days ago. Yeah, I saw his. Yes. Signs and wonders. I got a good picture of the sun simulator and the rainbow reflection from the lens system. Awesome. I've been getting a little bit of like the lens. You can see the lensing system, just a little bit of it. And it's different from what I've seen other people get, where you get the big, huge lens effect. Today, cloud patterns and shapes. Then we spray close to us whenever the sun is to us. Yes, it always seems to be around the sun. Not always, but it seems like a lot of times that the chemtrails are on one side of the sky that's has the sun, it's on that side, which would be, mainly the southern parts until it gets to the west. It's all in her face. It's all in front of our eyes. It's all on our faces. Okay, yeah, I figured that I made a mistake. Are you doing the Google Voice thing? Gotta watch it. All right, I'm almost caught with the comments. Yeah, I remember every now and again when I was a child, the moon would be seen in the daytime, but it's a regular occurrence now. Yeah, see, it seems to be like it's more lit up. And if you remember, the Higher Truth channel was on, well, WSO did a thing on the Higher Truth channel. He was talking about helium being around the sun, and that would cause all of the stars, the moon, the planets to even be more illuminated. Haven't the planets been brighter lately too? It's crazy. It's crazy. How can the moon look so bright when all the stars look so dim? Well, that's some of the stars, besides the planet stars, supposed planet stars, the other ones do look more dim. I can't get them on my camera. It's crazy. So I do see that too. But some of those stars are brighter than they were. And I've been getting holes in it. Holes in the planets or hole in a star. What's going on? It's a little off sometimes. It was off a lot a month ago, a little more than a month ago. I think it was the end of April. It was the very end of April, so 5-6 weeks ago. It was literally 90 degrees difference from 1 day's time. And I had a lot of other people confirm that too. And that's just crazy. It should never be that much. It's supposed to be like 12, 13 degrees a day. I've had pictures where the sun and moon are almost in the same frame. Yeah. Like yesterday, it was almost that way. I don't know about today. I wasn't looking. We should have looked. Didn't look. I think CERN is playing a part in this craziness. Oh, yeah, I think they are. They could be releasing demons and entities through portals or something like that. All right, it's time. Hello, Betty. You joined just in time. Bob's going to sing us another song, Bobby.
Okay.
He wasn't ready this time.
I don't know how to sing again.
Yeah, we're going to get you a song in here and there.
Okay. Totally unprepared. It's a little past summertime. I'm out on the porch step, sitting on my behind. Wait for you. It's one of the many times I've got words. A little past supper time. I'm out on the porch step, sitting on my behind. Wait for you. I can't remember Wasn't I worth the time? A boy needs a daddy like a dance to a mind, and all the time I looked up to you. Now I'm 18, still talking to myself. were you? Where'd you go? Daddy, won't you tell? I'm not trying to fake it, and I ain't the one to blame. No, there's no one home in my house, babe. And I didn't write these pages, and my script's been rearranged. No, there's no one home in my house, babe. No, there's no one home in my house, babe. Sorry, folks.
That's live.
Caught me by surprise.
All right, I'll give you a little warning next time. How about that?
All right.
All right. Smoke the Bud says nice song. And a thumbs up and a smiley face with sunglasses and another thumbs up and a green heart.
Ooh, and I screwed up the whole song.
Like the song. All right. So I thought we could do another prayer and another Bible verse. I don't know if everyone was here from before, but I got a prayer of thanks for Christ's blood. And you can read along, and we'll do a Bible verse. And later on, I'll do another actual prayer from me, not from the actual Bible 24/7 website. A prayer of thanks for Christ's blood. Jesus, it is only through your sacrificial blood that my sins are forgiven. Through your fountain of forgiveness, my guilty stains are plunged into the bottom of the ocean. I'm sorry. I can just picture it. All right, sorry. Let me start over. I just picture a bunch of dirty clothes being cast into the ocean. I'm sorry. Too much caffeine. All right. Jesus is only through your sacrificial. I'm not going to be able to do it now. No. All right. Stop. I can just see. I'm sorry. Stained clothes being thrown in the ocean. Would you like to read it, Bobby? Jesus, it is only through your sacrificial blood that my sins are forgiven. Through your fountain of now I got the giggles. Great. Through your fountain of forgiveness, my guilty stains are plunged into the bottom of the ocean to be remembered no more. Stop. Thank you that the power of your blood will never be diminished. All of the adjectives in the dictionary cannot adequately describe the depth of my gratitude for such a selfless act of love. Thank you, Jesus, for paying the price for my redemption. Amen. And I'm sorry that I went off there. I just pictured clothes. A bunch of dirty clothes being thrown in the ocean. I'm sorry. And the Bible verse is John 3:36. Whoever believes in the Son has eternal life, but whoever rejects the Son will not see life, for God's wrath remains on him. Boom. Get rid of these. And there. All right. All right. Sorry. Let's go back and hello to Eric. Thanks for joining us. God is working his purpose out. Got the giggles. I did. That was terrible. Hey, man, it happens. Yes, especially in live shows. See, if I was just doing a video, I would just stop and wait till I stop laughing. That was terrible. All right. God being love, I just can't imagine he would destroy any energy at all. Yeah, I figured I figured it was at all. I just can't imagine he would destroy any energy. Destroy any energy. I don't get that part. All right, people. Remember, this is just a casual chat. No real topic or theme today. So whatever you want to talk about. Anything in the news that somebody might have heard about. Because there's a lot of stuff I don't. Beings. Okay. Gotcha. If there's any news that you might have heard about that maybe other people might not have heard about? Because I know we're not getting all the news from everywhere. I mainly get my news from YouTube because I don't trust our mainstream news, and they hide a lot of stuff, and then it's just politics, politics, politics. Gotcha. I understand, Eric. All right. Here's a little thing I'd like. I'm going to actually play it for you, so just check this out. It's loading, I think. It is all lies and hidden things. But I thought this was an interesting story because this is like one of my predictions of the big heat wave that's coming up. Yeah, let us know about what's going on in Canada. Canada. Here's the story. Took a while there to load. Oh yeah, let's pause. But if you happen to know what your UV levels are, the UAV, UVA, UVB, UVC. If you happen to know what those are, there's Mr. MBB. Well, that's buffering. So Mr. MB does the UAV and UVA.
I get this.
Being all right. Here's the story. Really terrible.
Month of May was the hottest on.
Wow, this is really terrible. Well, it's the hottest May on record in the United States. And another thing it says is the hurricane speeds have slowed down 10%. It says since 1949, but that could be an indication that the Earth is slowing down. The Earth's rotation is slowing down.
Record in the contiguous United States. That's according to new data released by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric.
Wow. It was playing for me earlier. Well, I knew there had to be some technical difficulties. What's a live show without technical difficulties?
Administration on NOAA. Now, the average temperature.
Wow.
In the 48 states.
Yeah, this is what I wanted you to see.
65.4
All right. Terrible. At least it shows the areas there. So we can look around, and it looks like the mid part of the United States got the hottest.
degrees, which is 5.2 degrees warmer than the 20th century average. Almost 80.
All right, I'm refreshing it. Maybe it'll help. Maybe it won't. It's been sitting there for a while. But let's see what else we're going on here. InfoWars. You haven't listened to InfoWars in forever. And I heard something. Was it InfoWars? That he went kind of from all the conspiracy theories to different stuff. I don't know. All right, well, that's loading to see what's going on. Good to see you're streaming more. Yeah, I'm well, it's only because I just got it back. I had that copyright strike. So, hello, Josephina. I just say hello when people get here. Where's product? It's probably man-made. Yep, that's for sure. Yep. And you don't feel it. Don't want to attack other channels though. Yeah, I have no problem with any other channels. Here's how I see it. If you don't believe in something that a channel is putting out, don't watch them. You don't have to leave comments and bad, comments and stuff like that. That's what I don't get about the trolls. They'll come on and they'll just attack. And it's like they don't just leave one comment and say, "Oh, I blah blah blah." Just leave one comment. If you're going to leave something bad, leave one comment and then boom, you're gone. But this, some people just go on and on. I'm like, what in the world? If you don't believe it, just go somewhere else. All right, let's try this again. Slow Dead air. I push play. Okay, here it goes. We're going to try it again. Loading. All right. All right, people. Wherever you're at in the country of the world, how is the heat been in your neck of the woods? Right here, it's been nice, except for the last week has been in the 90s. And that still ain't bad. I mean, it's hot, but it's not terrible. The humidity here is really super low, if any. So whenever we have like a heat index, it's going to start now. All right, here we go. Oh, no! Wow. You know, at first I was just going to do a still shot, screenshot of just that one page where it shows the map of the United States and all the heat records and stuff.
I get this. The month of May was the hottest on...
Wow. All right. Screw this. Let's just see if I can fast forward through it a little bit.
record in the contiguous United States.
There's so many people that, new data I think are just so blind. No, I can't get it to just stop. Either you're going to play or you're going to stay stopped. Which one? All right, you're going to stay stopped. No more. Now I can't. Okay, here we go. Oh, really? Now it's not going to let me fast forward it? 60s in Pennsylvania for the highs?
We're really stuck in a traffic jam. In Canada, the jet stream was way to the north.
All right. I'm getting mad at this thing. I'm trying to just fast forward. All right, first let's knock the volume out. Knock it out. There. Is it off?
Not allowing the cool air to the south, and also the jet stream.
I'm going to kill this thing. I'm going to kill it. Is it muted? Don't look like it. There. Okay. Should be muted now, at least. Yeah, see, that's too cold. Most areas are hotter than usual. I've just noticed, like, it seems like it gets just super hot when that sun simulator is shining on you. Is this thing going to actually work now? See, now I'd turn the volume off, and then it works. What? All right, let's go back. This thing's going to mess with me, isn't it? All right, is it working? It's working. Okay, let's put the volume on.
The storm
okay, here we go.
Hurricane speed has slowed 10% since 1949. What does this all mean? Jeff Baradelli is a meteorologist.
I'm going to kill this thing.
For WPEC, that's our affiliate in West Palm Beach, Florida, and he's here to break it all down for us. So, Jeff, let's...
Why?
Let's start with just the record heat in the U.S. How much did subtropical storm Alberto contribute to this?
Don't you just love live shows? I don't know. I guess I'm just going to fast forward through it again.
You know, everything is linked in the atmosphere. So let's talk about the May pattern. It was very blocky. Things were really stuck in a traffic jam. In Canada, the jet stream was way to the north, not allowing the cool air to the south. And also the jet stream carries systems fast from west to east. Because that was locked up in Canada, everything really slowed to a halt in the eastern part of the United States, especially. Now, in the Gulf of Mexico, we had an upper level low, which eventually turned into Alberto. That got stuck over Florida. 30 inches of rain in 30 days in parts of Florida. So it was very rainy and also cool, but everybody else to the west of that blocking area of low pressure was hot, and it was baking in Texas right into the nation's middle, as you were talking about.
Let's switch and focus on this new study, which says hurricane speeds have slowed 10%. Now, the way hurricanes move has always fascinated me. I've had the privilege of flying through a few of them with the hurricane hunters down there in Florida. It sounds to me that that would be incredibly dangerous because now there's more time for these storms to pick up heat and energy. What does that slowing of speed mean for all of us and Americans down there near the Gulf?
Yeah, so what you just said is true. It does give storms a little bit more time to get more intense, but it also slows the forward speed enough so that more rain falls. So it used to be that the jet stream, or let's say the steering flow, carried stuff a little bit faster, but now a lot of scientists are starting to notice that this seems to be slowing down. And if that's the case, that means storms move more slowly. They drop heavier rain over a longer period of time. That means flooding increases. That means economic damage increases. And also keep in mind, it's not just the forward speed, it's also the fact that air temperatures are warmer, so we can hold more water vapor, and holding more water, more moisture means heavier rainfall. So that's what we saw, I think, a lot in Hurricane Harvey. In fact, some scientists said with Hurricane Harvey, we saw as much as 15 to 20% more rain because the system really slowed down, and because the atmosphere was warmer, was able to hold more water, drop more rain, and cause more flooding. Some places saw over 50 inches of rain with Harvey.
And we're seeing some of the footage now showing the aftermath. I mean, Houston was devastated for a while. Folks had to use boats just to get around. So what does all of this now mean for hurricane-prone areas? And what about the heat intensity of storms? For this season, I'm trying to get a gauge of your expectations.
A gauge.
Well, for this season, water temperatures have cooled down at least right now, but that doesn't mean it's going to stay that way the rest of the season.
14
But on
named storms.
average, take a look at the oceans. Where you see the red, that means the ocean is heating up. Where you see the blue, that means it's cooling down. Just about everybody in all the basins heating up. Now, specifically in the Atlantic Ocean since 1970, water temperatures have gone up 1.5 degrees Fahrenheit. It doesn't sound like much, but let me tell you, the oceans hold a lot of heat, and that goes into energizing hurricanes. One more thing that we found is it's not just the surface water, it's actually warmer water penetrating further down into the middle of the column. That's called ocean heat content, and because of that, the warmer water is deeper, and storms stay stronger for a longer period of time, causing more damage, making them more intense.
And you touched on it briefly there, but what are your expectations then for this hurricane season?
Well, as it stands right now, it probably will turn out to be a near average season, maybe not as active as it was last season. Right now, at least, we're looking at water temperatures. Water temperatures slightly
even the Great Lakes
normal in the Gulf of Mexico, slightly above normal just to the east of the Bahamas, but below normal in the Caribbean and below normal in most of the tropical Atlantic. Now, because of that, we think this
it's a longer story than I thought this
season
was.
probably will have a little less activity. Remember, this could change in about a month or two, and all the water temperatures could be above normal. But for now, this is the latest forecast from Colorado State, calling for basically an average season. 12 is average. They're forecasting 13 more systems. Last year we had 17. Hurricane 6 and 6. 6 is the average. 6 is the forecast.
We have closer to the
hurricanes,
last year's levels.
3. This year they're forecasting 2. This could be good news, but again, it doesn't really matter how many systems you see. It's just how many systems hit a certain populated area, let's say, and that can't be predicted, so we have to be prepared every single year.
Yeah, and how intense those storms may be. Jeff Berardelli, really appreciate walking us through those graphics and maps. Thank you very much.
All right, there we go. Get out of that. I thought that was kind of interesting. That, we've already had the hottest May on record for the United States. And we're just barely, we're not even in summer. It's not even officially summer yet. So we still got a little ways to go. I've been kind of trying to read the comments while that story was going. And, you know, talking about the firmament, I saw that in there. Geoengineering. Still don't know about the flat earth thing. When one of these days we're going to do a live show on the flat earth debate. But I don't think that's a key issue where it would involve your salvation. So hopefully we can have a good conversation about it, debate or whatever, and, you know, with no fighting and stuff going on. Yeah, see, there's so much weird stuff about the flat Earth possibility, and there's so many things that I do agree with, but there's a lot of things I don't agree with. But the same way with the round Earth and the photos that they're showing us that is supposed to be, you know, our Earth. Is it? Don't know about that. And I'm already convinced that there was no actual moon landing. That was all faked, I believe. Sky is pink. It must be, let's see, over in England, I'm guessing it must be around 10:30, 11:30 at night. Sun is at solar minimum is cooling. And take care of footage of the upcoming. I believe this universe is. I try not to swear as much. I still do swear, but I try not to swear as much as I can. I take footage every day. Awesome. See, that's what another thing. You know, people. A lot of. You know, I tell people. You know, go out and take your own photos. Go out and take your own videos. You know, I didn't believe it until I started seeing it with my own eyes, and through my videos and stuff. So, just I tell people, go out for a week, 5 minutes each day, for a week, every day, 5 minutes every day, and see what you see. You're bound to see something. There's a sun magnifier or sun simulator. I believe it's a lensing system. I call it a sun simulator just because I don't know what else to call it. But I think it's probably a lensing system and not an actual device, like a metal device up in the sky or something. I don't know. But I think the technology has got to be more advanced than what we have. So I do believe it's alien or, more likely, fallen angel technology. 9:30. Thank you. So that means it's 7 hours difference. You're 7 hours ahead over there. White sun simulator. Yeah, see, the whole thing with, I don't get, the main thing about trying to show people evidence of this, it's white. It used to be yellow or orange. How in the world do people not see that? The only time you see it orange or yellow is at sunrise or sunset. And that's it. During the day, during the whole rest of the day, it's always white. And for me, it's almost always misshaped. They're hiding God. I think we're on a ball, and the universe infinite flat. Like, I don't know. The thing with the flat Earth thing is 9:30 in the UK. Yeah, 7 hours. Okay. The only thing with the flat Earth, there's a lot of things about the flat Earth that I'm just not sure about. If flat Earth is flat, how are meteors and asteroids getting through? And why? How is the Earth being affected if there's no Planet X coming towards us? If flat Earth is just here and that's all that is, it should be calm and fine. No, crazy weather. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. You know, there's a thing in the Bible that says the sun would be 7 times brighter. How does that happen? So I don't know. I can kind of consider that the sun simulator. Sun 7 times brighter. Because it is bright. It's too bright. You can't look at it. You can't even look at it for half a second nowadays. And, you know, before, you know, you should never look at the sun. But, you know, I remember when I was a kid, you could look at the sun for a few seconds without killing your eyes. Now it's like, ugh. It's white. Yeah, lensing system. I'm getting behind on the comments again. Lensing type system. Yeah, you know, I've seen a lot of people that getting the lensing system. Dante Montes has been getting that. Look up some of his videos from a week or two ago, talking about the lens system. It's like, what? Crazy stuff. Patents for the sun simulator. Yes, I know there's patents, but do they actually have them in the sky? It's possible. It's not a disk. It's infinite. Meteors don't exist. See, according to Flat Earth, planets don't exist, space doesn't exist, meteors and all that. Stars are within the energy field. Yeah, how can people argue with a white sun? You know, I had somebody, I'm not going to mention the name, but you might be able to figure it out if you've known, you know, anyway. This guy told me he's in his 50s, and he said when he was a kindergarten, they used to color the sun. And he said that he had to use orange or yellow to color the sun because if he used white, then it wouldn't show up on the white paper. But he said the sun's always been white, but they just colored it that way. And I was like, are you kidding me? I wanted to just say, wow. No way. The sun was not white. God, I don't even know when this started exactly, but it's a handful of years. I doubt I have to use a second hand, but maybe. But it's been recent. Looks like a big LED light. You know, that makes the most sense to me. And if you've seen some of my videos and other people's videos where you see that, like this weird blue LED light stuff coming through. Yeah, people don't even want, you know, it's like they can't come up with an explanation, so they just ignore it. Back in November, I think it was November 3rd, I went to work, and at my work, if you go out the door and turn and look straight at the moon, it's right there in front of you. And I was always like that, but for some reason it was way off on November 3rd. It was either the 3rd or the 4th. And I went into work and I said, hey, everybody, get outside right now. I want to show you something. And everybody went outside. Oh, I don't know what they were expecting, but I was like, you know, making it out to be a big thing. And I said, okay, look, what do you see? And they were like, nothing. What do you mean? And I said, exactly. The moon's not there. Well, where is it? And then I said, okay, follow me. And I had to go all the way around the building to show them it was way over to the north. And when I did that, some people were like, wow, you're right. But, you know, they still didn't some people didn't sink in. And the others that saw it didn't really care. They didn't, oh, big deal. Like it was something that always happened. So, sorry, I'm getting behind in the comments again. Millions of years. I don't think so. I don't think the sun's got that long. I don't think the earth has that long. The tether experiment. NASA project to drain sun energy. What? Patent first thought of in the 50s. Yep. So something is draining the real sun. I think it's probably Planet X, Nibiru, that's draining the sun. I think it's possible. I'm just saying, throwing this out there. I think it's possible that Planet X is in front of the sun right now, you know, eclipsing it. And that's why we need the sun simulator, because only so much of the light from the actual real sun is coming through. It's just a possible theory I have. Oh, truth is a change, but none of us know what is really happening to the lack of real information. Yeah, that's true. How much do we really know about what's actually going on? You know, because you know, if we really knew everything, I think they would be shutting some channels down, you know, suppressing the information. But they're letting all this flow through, so we must not have anywhere near enough information. Wildlife acting strange, definitely for sure. What if planets are being like ghost orbs? Yeah. I think the planets, you know, I've seen lots of people showing the planets and the weird stuff that's going on, how they look and everything. And I've seen other people that show they have like a hole in it. How do you explain that? But then you see other people that shoot telescope photos and it looks normal. But then, you know, other people that take like a lot of videos with their phone, you know, you'll see the moon, but you won't see any detail. You won't see any craters. It'll just look like a bright ball. And a lot of times, even if it's no matter what the phase of the moon is, you'll see it as a full moon. I always get that. I'll have, you know, when it's just a crescent moon, boom, so it looks like a full moon on my camera. Why? Yes, exactly. This generation will have a hard time because this is all they've seen, especially kids. I can probably consider anybody 30 or younger probably has never seen the real sun. And again, I'm just estimating on time. You know, we're gonna have to watch Dark Tower. Get that movie, Bob.
Dark Tower.
Dark Tower, because it does have some hints of stuff, and I've been way behind on movies. Anyone over 20 something gonna have a hard time. Yeah, I think it's even 30s really. People born in the 70s, 80s are seeing what it is like in the past. Yes, I agree with that. Once you're in the 90s, you're born in the 90s, say 90, that would be what? 90, that would be 28. Yeah, maybe 95, something like that. Think the moon is a flat disk, as we always see the same side of it. You know, that never made sense to me, and I never really thought anything of it. All through, you know, school and everything, I never thought nothing of it. The moon, you only see one side of it. You know, it's supposed to be rotating, but magically it rotates around the Earth and only shows us one side all the time. We never see the dark side of the moon. I thought that was always kind of weird. You have a reference point. And I remember this guy's of the past, okay? Yeah, you know, talking about older generations even, I had a guy comment, it was a while back, he said he was in his 80s. And he said, oh yeah, it's always been a white sun. And it always looked like that going through the clouds. And I'm like, no way. When I used to see the sun going through the clouds, it would just go, you know, behind the clouds, and you wouldn't see it. And then it would come back out on the other side. Now it's shining through it and shining little lights here and multiple light sources everywhere. And come on. Come on. Yeah, I've heard the hollow moon theory too. I think that's possible that it could be one of the planets or moons of the Planet X system, and they're just shining a holographic light on that planet or moon, and expecting us to believe that little tiny white light is the moon. Just possible. That's if we actually are kind of out of our orbit. You know, we've possibly had small pulse shifts already, where we might have moved a little bit out of orbit, tilted, stuff like that.
Give me a minute. Here, let me charge that phone.
All right, go ahead. Wavelengths. You know, I think that a lot of stuff has to do with frequencies, and a lot of the stuff with the magnetosphere being damaged. And more ultraviolet rays coming through, stuff like that. All right, here are a chunk of God spark constantly emitting and receiving vibrations. Yes, I do believe that. And maybe it's possible that maybe the Holy Spirit works on frequencies. Because, you know, in the end, we have to have the full armor of God and the Holy Spirit to be able to get through this. So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to throw it over to Bobby over here, and he's going to do a song for us. And if you guys think about some maybe some news or some topics you want to talk about while he's doing this song, and I'll try to find some more news maybe too. And here's Bobby.
Got a picture of your house, and you're standing by the door. It's black and white and faded, and it's looking kind of warm. See the factory there at work, silhouetted in the back. Memories are great, and they're really coming back. I don't need to be the king of the world, as long as I'm the hero of this little girl. Heaven isn't too far away, closer to it every day. No matter what your friends might say, oh, I love the way you move, and sparkle in your eyes. And there's a color deep inside of them, like a blue suburban sky. When I come home late at night, you're a mad slave. I wrap my arms around you so I can feel you breathe. I don't need to be a Superman, as long as you'll always be my biggest fan. Heaven isn't too far away, closer to it every day. No matter what your friends might say, oh, the lights are going out along the boulevard. Memories come rushing back, and it makes it pretty hard. I got nowhere left to go, no one really cares, and I don't know what to do. Never giving up on you. Heaven isn't too far away, closer to it every day. No matter what your friends say, I know we're gonna find a way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Heaven is not too far away, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Back to you, Stefan.
All right. Thank you, Bobby. I just had a little bathroom break and a cup of coffee. All right. Anybody have any messages here? All right. Love the song. All right. See, when you ever get a chance, you just talk to the older generation. Ask them questions about what it was like back in the day. You know, I do that. Whenever, I mean, I don't see very many older people. But yeah, I mean, most of the people I talk to say, yeah, I remember the orange sun, the yellow sun. 5G towers popping up everywhere. Yes. Now there's a good subject to talk about is 5G. Yeah, that stuff's going to fry us. I'm really worried about that. You know, back, what was it, a month ago, a little more than a month ago, they had some representatives come here, and they were putting in 5G. And I went to the meeting, and I brought my camera, and I wrote some questions down so I could do an interview. And they agreed to do an interview. And then I was talking to the guy, and they were claiming it wasn't 5G, which I found out it was. It really is 5G. It's and they called it something else. I forgot. Something using the copper wires, but it's, you know, it's still the same thing. But then he was like, "Oh, let me get back to you. And, then I'll do the interview. And, of course, I never heard from him again. But, yeah. And I don't think they said they were going to have it up here in where I'm at by June 1st, but I think they're still laying the cable down. So another reason to get out of here. And welcome and hi to anybody. If anybody came in while I wasn't looking at the comments. Yeah, I have also a theory that maybe that they're going to use the 5G to also use the chemtrails and the clouds to make the clouds be able to hide the objects more. Yeah, see, I'm worried about this 5G. I was reading Fake Sun. Noticed a certain area not far that you as soon as you drive through, you can feel the tension rise. The atmosphere changes. Yeah, I mean, 5G is supposed to be so much faster and so much better than the 4G, blah, blah, blah. But is it worth our health and everything? I heard, I think it was Richie from Boston. He was saying that once they get the 5G up, then they're going to, all these people are going to be getting sick and they don't know why and how they're getting sick and stuff. But, it'll be the 5G. And then they're going to create like a vaccine to help that. Don't take the vaccine. All right. Every street here in the UK. You in London, Fake Sun? God, hidden in trees. God, terrible, terrible. Easier to raise and emit negative energies. Yeah. That could also be something to do with the end times when it says brother will be against brother and everyone's just going to be like the days of Lot or the days of Noah. That could have something to do with it. Or maybe the Schumann residences. Zombies. We're already zombies. All the people that are just looking down into their phones, not. And then I look over at Bobby. I try not to be on my phone too much, and I try not to be online too much. I'm mainly just online, just mainly for the YouTube. I would say 90% of the time I'm online is on YouTube. And I know that there's going to be times soon when YouTube and Facebook are not going to be good to be on anymore. I think that here, I don't know, for some reason I have in my head that when the first event happens, like when we lose the power temporarily, that's the time to get rid of all the devices. Because when they turn the stuff back on, who knows what's going to happen. All right, here's a question. Do you guys ever heard of Ezra, book in the Bible? Ezra, yeah. Dark web. Dark web. Now we got the dark web to work. We got the dark web. We got 5G. We got AI. We got Sophia and all the other robots. I think Sophia is a distraction to make people think that, oh, look at, we're still far behind in our technology. Look at how, I mean, she looks fake for one. She looks like a robot because she's got her head all open and, her arms look funny. And, I think they're doing that on purpose because if they look too realistic, it might be creepy for one, but who knows? All right, let's get a update from somebody out there. How many people does it show watching this live show? AI is the worst. Yeah. Right. Yep. For a while I was too worried about doing a show about AI because, they're always watching, they're always listening. So who knows, But I don't think we know anywhere near as much as we need to know that they're worried about us, Hello, number one Matt Man. How's it going? You know, it's weird. There hasn't been much stories lately about Sophia the robot lately. Kind of strange, too. There was a lot of stories, and then all of a sudden, just kind of nothing. All right, let's see if we can find some more stories to talk about here. I'm kind of looking just at my subscriptions, see if anything is going on. BP Earthwatch is doing a tropical Gulf update. We might be the Gulf might be getting a hurricane in the next week. That's what I heard. Possibility for that. A lot of stuff stirring out there in the oceans. All right, number one, Met Man. Have a good time. Be careful. Don't hurt yourself. And have a blessed week. God bless you. Yeah, I believe you on that, Sophia. Just mind conditioning. And then, you know, all her weird sayings where, oh, she's gonna take over the world, take over the earth, you know, kill all the human stuff like that. Oh, it's just a joke, ha ha ha. Vatican has all kinds of satanic sculptures and paintings. Yes, indeedy. The Pope is the false prophet. Whether it's this Pope or the next Pope, because I've heard rumors that the Pope is retiring. Have you heard what the Pope's been saying lately? There's no hell. There's no heaven. He even said there was no heaven. I was like, really? And what else?
Being gay is okay.
Yeah, being gay is okay. It's okay to be gay suddenly now. You know, they preached for thousands of years against homosexuality, but now it's okay. Aliens are demons. I think aliens could definitely be the fallen angels. For sure. And how many are already on Earth now? You know, in Revelation 12, it says that a third of the stars will be cast down with the dragon's going to cast a third of the stars down. Well, you know, I've heard that stars are angels. So maybe those third of the stars are the third of the angels that are with Satan. Uh-oh. Sorry, Eric. Roman Catholic. Yeah, I try not to say anything bad about Catholic people. My parents were Catholic. And I just believe that the Catholic religion is an anti-religion with the anti-popes. I think they changed things around. I think they took books out of the Bible and hid them. I think they know a lot of stuff that we don't know. They have that telescope, the Lucifer, and they call it Lucifer. Oh yeah, let's call the telescope Lucifer. And I believe that they know. They probably have the timeline of when Planet X is coming in. Stars aren't real. Hi, T-Lock88. Yeah, I'm starting to believe that now. At least some of them aren't real. Possibly just holograms. I mean, because how do stars get holes in them and different flashing colors and spinning around and square? I've had my stars look like squares. Come on. Yeshua. That's another thing, too. I've had some people come out and say that you have to call God is Yeshua, and Jesus is, I don't want to get that mixed up, but you have to say their names. You can't say Jesus. If you say you're praying to Jesus, you're actually praying to Satan, and I don't believe that. I believe God knows our hearts and who we're praying to. You know, when I'm praying to Jesus, I don't think I'm actually praying to Satan.
Tetragrammaton.
T-Lock 88. Everything's going pretty good here except my back, but I'm working on it. What year did the sky change? I think it's between the eclipse of last year, maybe back to maybe 2009, 2010, 2011-ish, that area. I did notice the sun seemed to be much brighter, but I never thought nothing of it really back then. Or maybe 2012, maybe when December 21st, 2012 came and the Mayan predictions, then, you know, end of the world and all that stuff. You know, everyone was thinking, oh, it's the end of the world. But maybe that was when the sun changed. The sun started dimming. Maybe that was their calendar for when the sun starts to die. And maybe that's when they put the sun simulator up. I don't know. I just know for sure that that sun simulator has been there since the eclipse. That's just what I think, at least. And a lot of other people have noticed too that since the eclipse, everything seems to have changed. I mean, everything is like right after the eclipse happened, boom, boom, there comes the hurricanes, boom, boom, boom. Like, what in the world? Lots of strange things happen, and it seems like it's been, yeah, there you go, 2009, 2010. Now, the Mandela effect. Oh, boy, do we get into that subject? You know, there are some things that I do think are kind of strange that could be the Mandela effect. Like, I'm real big into the 80s songs, and sometimes I'll see a song in the top 10 in a certain year. I'm like, wait a minute, could have sworn that was blah 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 year instead of that year, blah blah. You know. LHC accident. LHC accident. Italy, it's 11 p.m. and we missed the moon for the third day. I don't know if it's supposed to be up, because if I looked up moonrise, well, I'll have Bobby over there look up moonrise. Rifle.
Moonrise in Rifle, Colorado.
So he's going to look that up. CERN playing a part. I think they might be creating portals, or they're at least screwing up our atmosphere. So
Moonrise time, 2:42 a.m.
2:42 a.m. Now check for Italy. We're going to check on you for Italy. I don't think it should be out yet.
Moonrise in Italy.
You'll have to check for the 11th, though, because they're moving into the 11th.
Moonrise in Italy, June 11th.
Do.
Well, this isn't a good one. Oh, here we go. Moonrise, June 11th. Moonset. Oh, wait, here we go. 4:01.
4:01 a.m. for Italy. So you still got 5 hours over there before the moon comes out. So you probably have a better chance of seeing it after you go to sleep and wake up. See it in the early morning, probably better, for sure. All right, let's see if anything else is happening. Anybody got any news out there that they want to share? It could be Mandela effects have satanic meaning. They're signs. The one of the Mandela effects that I think could be a real thing is the Life cereal. If anyone remembers Life cereal, Mikey, he likes it, or he likes it. Hey, Mikey. So in the commercial, in the beginning it says, "Oh, let's see if Mikey will eat it." And one of them, he hates everything, and another one is he likes everything. I always remembered he hates everything, and then they couldn't believe it because he's eating it. He hates everything, but now he's eating it. Mark Lenders, welcome and hi, hello. This morning I got the moon in front of the sun. I could take a picture of both with my phone and did. Wow. Yeah, I know the moon's in front of the sun now. That's a creepy one. The life cereal's creepy.
Give it to Mikey. He won't eat it. He hates everything.
But there's another one that suddenly, and they show it too. And then there's like little things like in logos where they change the logos just a little bit. Stuff like that. It's crazy stuff. Crazy.
Hey, Procter and Gamble. Do you remember the signs on Procter and Gamble? There was like a star and a moon, and
yeah, and I think wasn't there 13 stars or something like that? Yeah. It starts spraying.
666 in it.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was a while back too. Millennium Falcon with 2 N's. Millennium Falcon. Huh. Millennium. I don't know. Anyone ever look at Geoengineering Watch with Dane Wigington? Write that down, Bobby. Yeah, if anybody has any suggestions for other channels for me to check out, no matter what it is the subject is about, throw it out there. Dane Wigington. So Geoengineering Watch with Dane Wigington.
Dane
Wington. Sorry, not Wigington. Wington. Yeah, Wing Ton. Really solid work. Okay, we'll check it out for sure. Planet Coriella, now being Coriella. I do not know what that is, so I couldn't say either way on that one. I don't know. I just know there was a few things about the Mandela effect. Yeah, and I remember another one. And Bobby, you were in the same music era that I was from, so check this out. See if you remember this. I know you will. But here's a Mandela effect, possibly, that I've known some people like, huh? All right, so the song Jump by Van Halen. Right? There's a part in the middle when the instrumental the instrumental part. Yeah.
All that stuff.
Yeah. And then it comes back dun, 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 dun. And he goes, ah!
Yeah.
There was a video where it had that. Ah! Some people don't remember that.
Huh.
Like it never happened.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, you can see it. It's hard to find though. It's like just a longer extended version of it, but it's like just that little Wingington. Maybe it is Wingington, he says. All right. Hold on, let me go back for a minute. Anybody looked into Anne? Hello, Anne. Has anyone looked into John Trump being the one who analyzed all of Nikola Tesla work after they killed him? Alan's uncle. Check my channel, please. All right, I'll have to do it after because I can't click on people's names on this. It's Wingington. Wingington. I got something for you guys. Close your eyes and draw in your head. What? Close your eyes and draw in your head an interdiction sign. Oh, oops. Hold on. What now? Like no smoking. Oh, okay. Like Ghostbusters. Then go Google interdiction signs. All right, let's try this. They are trying to Mandela effect JFK even. All right, let's try this really quickly. All right. You can Google easier than I can. All right, so we gotta close our eyes, put our head in, and then draw a sign like no smoking. All right. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. We're going to do it. Interdiction signs, but you got to do the thing first. Close your eyes. Put your head inward. Go and then go like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Try it inward or something, and then draw a circle with the line through it, like an interdiction, like Ghostbusters, no smoking. Interdiction signs. Here we go. Boom, a boom. Oh, and we on this? Let's make sure. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. All right. What are we supposed to get? I got the third one is Kennedy signs the proclamation for interdiction. Is that what we're getting to? Dane Wigington. Yeah, it was Dane. You have to take it. All right. So, what are we supposed to be looking for? Was there a certain thing that was supposed to happen if we do that? Google image. Okay, I see the images. Yeah. They really think all these millions of chemtrails are real. Yes. No doubt about it, T-Lock88. I don't even mention chemtrails anymore because to me it's a no-brainer. I've been seeing them since 2002. Check images. Okay, I'm looking at the images. You guys can see the images I have up here. Looks like we got no bicycling, no cleats. I don't know. No dogs, no soccer, no, can't see what that is. No fire. I don't know what that is. And no, I don't know what the heck that is either. There's two things on there. I don't even know what that is. All right, check images. Sure, the Project Blue Beam. Yeah. Fake Sun Guy, thanks for having me. It's been great talking to you, man. Stay safe, and God bless. God bless you, too. Have a good week. Stay safe out there. And let us know what's happening in the UK. Middle line is not blocking the entry point of a document. This is no interdiction. Oh, what? What? The middle line is not blocking the entry point of a document. Huh? All allowed. It was right to left. Okay. I see a right to left on the one on the right side, and everything else looks like it's going left to right. Yeah. Huh. I don't know. That would be something I wouldn't remember. No, inverted. It was right to top. It goes top right to bottom left. Yeah, I see that. There's one over there on the right side there. All the rest are going from left to right, which is kind of strange, I guess. I don't know. What about the Ghostbusters sign? Let me see what that one is. Because that would be hard to change to Ghostbusters, wouldn't it? Because that's a movie from '84. Ghostbusters. Oop. Sign. Gotta see it. Aha! It's right to left. It's right to left. Who are you going to call? Yeah, I do believe that they're putting holograms in the sky, stars, moon. There is one cover of Ghostbusters that has not changed, and it is as a message on it on the top. It looks like they're all going from right to left, at least. I don't see any going the opposite direction. Yeah, try to change Ghostbusters on us without us noticing. I dare you.
But why would they change that around?
So everybody would get used to the new one now. I don't. Oh, look at this. You can even there's even one that shows you how to draw. No ghost logo. Search Ghostbuster movie cover. Movie cover. Boom. Okay. Oh. Oh, they did change it. Oops, wrong one. This one. They did change it, but it's a newer one, though. Which one is it? This one. They're here. Is that the one with the women? With all the women? Can't see. Let's click into it. Looks like a Michelin Man Ghostbuster now. What happened? I want to do this one. There it is. Come on. Yeah, this one's left to right. But, yeah, this is the... Wow. Wait a minute now. This is supposed to be from 1984. Are you kidding me? Now look at all these are... All these over here are left to right. All right, now I'm starting to freak out. Only covers that changed compared to other. Yeah, but... Ah, I know where you're going with the Roman clocks. Oh, what happened? Are you guys still there? It looks like what happened? What happened? I'm not showing my stuff. What happened? Let's get back in here. Wait, I'm already here. For some reason, it stopped sharing. Wasn't very nice. All right, it looks like I'm... Oh, no, hold on. For some reason, it stopped sharing. All right, you should be sharing again. Should be there. There we go. Back to we go. All right. Sorry about that. Whatever happened there. I don't know what happened. Who knows? I notice if I do more than 2 hours, it'll stop it at the 2 hour mark. And then it'll just go the 2 hours. I don't know if it cuts out the beginning and then just keeps going, and so if it's 2 hours and 30 minutes, the first 30 minutes is gone. Why can't I type anything? I'm trying. Hold on. All right, here we go. Do the Roman clocks. Roman clock or clocks? I did the plural. CERN could be possibly heating the Earth core, making these volcanoes go off. I think it's more of Planet X getting closer. Our Earth is slowing rotation. The Earth is heating up. All right, we're on Roman clocks. What are we doing with Roman clocks? Looks like it's at 10:10. 10:11 on some of these clocks. 10:10. Is there a meaning? They got some clocks on sale here. GSM. HARP, CERN, chemtrails, geoengineering, quantum computers, D-Wave. So you believe we rotate? How do airplanes land? There's the one thing about the flat Earth. If we're supposedly the Earth is rotating 1,000 miles per hour. Yeah, I see where you're saying with that, but I don't know. I just don't know. Sophia, if you look up the meaning of Sophia, it's Queen of Wisdom. And she's AI. I think our air conditioner went out. My thermostat went out for some reason about a month ago. And, let me take you with me here so I can turn it down. But for some reason, I have it set to be at a certain temperature. But then it'll just automatically change itself. This time it changed to 82 degrees, which is hot. And then sometimes it'll change to 85 and sometimes 78. So every once in a while when you start feeling, it must have stopped, got to go over and click it in again. All right. Sorry. Let's see what we're doing here. But, all right. Sorry. Let me get back to the comments here. Movie, yeah, that was a creepy movie. The AI psych, yeah, Norman, I just heard about that too. I can't even remember he was learning everything, just in terms of what was it, violence and stuff, and he was always thinking about murder. That's creepy. Yeah, I actually think there's some creepy stuff going on with the late night CNN anchors. If you look at some of those people's, their eyes, they look kind of funny. I don't know, just throwing that out there too. I don't know where we were going with the Roman clock. Yeah, they said they wanted to destroy humans, but they were just joking, though. Remember, they're just joking. Hello, Don. What's up? And again, I thank everyone for coming out today and joining me. This is just a live stream with nothing. It's just a show about nothing. So we're just going through some news events, and Bobby sang a couple songs for us. We did a prayer and some Bible verses. Just a casual meeting here. Yeah, I know. They joke about it, and they expect us to think it's just a joke. And most people think it's just a joke, but really, I really think. And if you saw that other robot, Han, the whole thing. Oh yeah, we're gonna take over the power grid, create a droid army. Raw. All spare particulars of how and why I was there, but I witnessed something I'd like you to see. Okay. What? 4 is 4. Wow. Huh. I'm just looking at the Roman numeral thing. 4 is now 4, which, yeah. But I do see some in here with the IV. Crazy. All right, let's see. Psychopathic AI bot from MIT. Yeah, it's from MIT. Called Norman. How do I get it picked to me? Give me your email address. Before, like in the broadcast, I was saying I don't give out my email because I was being harassed by somebody a few months ago, so I don't do that. But if you want to give me yours, I will definitely email you back, and then you can send those pictures. That'd be awesome. Residues. What are we talking about? Residues. Looney Tunes. Okay, I'm going to write that down right now before it gets out of the comment range. And I have a lot of people that send me their emails and then they email me. So I try to email everybody. Sometimes I get far behind, but I haven't had an email in a little bit. All right, where'd it go? There's. And I will definitely email you later. Okay, got it written down. Residues beyond just people that have not been altered. You know, I wonder if anybody's seen the movie Annihilation. There's the movie's kind of about your DNA changing. It was a really weird, creepy movie, but maybe that's what's happening to us. You know, I've heard that 5G can affect your DNA. All that weird stuff with the frequencies and stuff. All right. Let's see. Hold on. I will tell you, it made me drop to my knees and made me cry. Wow. Okay. So how could the cartoon be Looney Tunes when they had only Looney Tunes Con for 2 years? I'm not sure where you're going with the Looney Tunes thing. Has anyone seen iRobot or Terminator? Yeah, of course. Body changes. The human eyes have dark rings around the iris.
I fell asleep.
Yeah, but some more future events coming up. Oh, I want to do a live show on the Flat Earth. I'd like to hear more stuff about that because I am definitely open to anything. There's so many things about Flat Earth. I think, yeah, and there's a lot of things I'm like, no way. So I don't know. I'm still open though. LooneyTunes.com for 2 years. Well, okay. Looney Tunes is now called Looney Tunes. Tunes. Trying to think. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even realize Her. I remember that movie, but didn't think nothing of it. But yeah, that's all AI. Descendants. I can't remember that movie. I know I've probably seen it though. 5G. What I've heard, it works on a frequency that was often thought of a forbidden. Yeah, they're higher frequencies. You know, when I talked to the guy about it, he said it was lower. They were using lower frequencies. But I always thought they were using high frequencies and ultra high frequencies. Yeah, see? Yeah, 5G has the ability to affect oxygen molecules in the human body. Yeah. But it can't go through walls, supposedly. Or was that something else? Mona Lisa is smiling now? No. More Mandela stuff. UVC is what we should be worried about. Exactly. we should not be getting any UVC touching, Earth, the ground, It shouldn't be nothing. And I've seen people getting, high levels. It's crazy. It's got to be our magnetosphere. They've been talking about AI for 100 years now. Really? I've known about artificial intelligence maybe back in the 70s. They were talking about it a little bit. Maybe the 70s, mid-70s, maybe when I started hearing about it. Guessing. Yeah, we'll just do a live show on Flat Earth. I need to get some more of my other shows about the all the stuff that's happened since the eclipse. I want to do that too. Evil Knievel is not Evil Knievel. Evil, yeah, I could always. Evil Knievel was always with the I, not the E. Really? I'll have to look that up too. That's probably a good one. Also, wet leaves on trees knocks down frequencies, potency. Wet leaves on trees. Interesting. Metropolis 1927 putting conscience in an artificial body. You mean like a science fiction movie or them actually talking about doing this in real life applications? Yeah, and then NASA talking about climate control. Yeah. You'll hear something about NASA. And I came up with this myself. I mean, I don't know if somebody else thought of it, but I've never heard anybody say this. But, NASA, if you mix the letters around and add a T, you get Satan. Now, so what is NASA? NASA is Satan minus a T. You notice how they use T minus 10 minutes and counting. T minus. Ain't that kind of strange? They took the T out of Satan and made it NASA, and then they joke about T minus. Where did T minus come from anyway? Yeah, they all have the trident in the logos. Yes, I do believe Satan is not equal with God, but he does have a lot of power, and I believe, yes, he can read people's minds too. Countdown. Yeah, it's a countdown. But who thought of T minus? Or yeah, T minus 2 minutes and counting. Who came up with that? See, that's another thing too. Yeah, like I don't believe that our rockets are making it through the Van Allen belt. And I'm not sure if rockets without humans could make it or not. I don't know. They screw up all the instruments. But I've heard that that humans can't get through the Van Allen belt and it would just fry all their organs. Transhumanism. Wow. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff that I think that we've been deceived through all these years through a lot of stuff. And with the flat earth thing is why has it just come out now? That's another one of the things that I thought was kind of strange. We've only been hearing about the last few years, last handful of years. And I know it's been around for a long time, but nobody seemed to have talked about it until recently. Connect these dots in a solar minimum, but yet harmful rays. Yeah, see, that doesn't make sense to me either. Sun's off the charts with weather systematic cooking trees and foliage to death. See, the 5G they could have used that with all those California wildfires for sure. The left bar of the T is missing or shortened. I'll have to look at that too. Well, that is about the time Germany was talking about transhumanism. Me with like Hitler? English language is always two words mixed together, meaning opposite to what we know. Yeah, it's definitely crazy stuff. But I'm getting hungry here. I forgot I was going to eat before I did the show, but then I forgot. I just drank coffee instead. But just want to thank everybody for coming. And I hope everybody has a great week, upcoming week. And just remember to keep Jesus first in your life. Give him control. And thank him for all that he's doing in your life. Try to spend time with him. Read a little bit of the Bible. And, pray. And I'm going to do a little bit of fasting again. One of these days this week. Or maybe a couple days this week. Asgard is flat. Oh. Okay. I got your message, Ann. It didn't. It's held up for review for some reason. I don't know why, but I got your message. All right. Hitler now has blue eyes. I don't know about that either. See, there's a lot of stuff that that could be Mandela effects. That a lot of stuff too is if a Mandela effect is really real, then a lot of stuff you wouldn't even remember. You'll be like, but there are some things that are like, wow, yeah. First big thing, shutting down tennis signal free digital converters forever. Yeah, I remember that. That's the big digital change. That was probably the start of it all. It's HD and everything. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, good point there, Don. It's tilted 45-degree in diamond shape, not square now. I'd have to look at the swastika too. And I got that. And Don, thank you for coming out. And you have a blessed week. Not just a blessed day, a blessed week. Thanks for coming. God bless you too, T Block 88. Febreze is now Febreze. Man, all these Mandela effects, you're killing me. I'll have to check some of that stuff out, Eric. And thanks for coming out. Everybody, thanks for coming out. Everybody have a great week. Blessed week. Everybody be safe. And, just keep watching the skies. Keep watching for God's signs. And, signs also with Israel and anything that relates to Bible prophecy. We know we're getting close. And, let's just say a real quick prayer. Dear Lord Jesus, thank you for everybody that showed up today. I appreciate every one of my subscribers. And just let them have a blessed week. If anybody needs any healing, please heal them, Lord. And just let them have a blessed week. Give them the full armor of God, the Holy Spirit, to help them guide them through their lives, guide them through each day of their lives, and just bless everyone here, Lord. Thank you in your name, amen. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching the show today. And stay tuned for more stuff a little bit later. God bless every one of you. Love you. God bless.